Hey D-Gents, welcome back. I'm Anoki Noel, and today we're watching more One Piece. I am still recovering from my illness, so I'm gonna continue doing these one episodes until I'm back to 100%. I figured that posting something than nothing is better. So let's go ahead and talk about this episode. Yeah, my brain is so scrambled from everything. I know losing a sibling, especially in front of your eyes in such a traumatic way, is awful. And I know Luffy was really going through it, but the fact that not only did he go through that, then he already kind of been through that. And there was a follow-up promise from his other brother. And the fact that in that moment, not only did he lose Ace, but he lost Sabo again. He was that 6-year-old boy that lost his brother again. And I really do want to believe, like, oh, we didn't see a body, so that's not a real death, because that's usually how anime works. But I don't see a world where Sabo wouldn't try to get to Marineford to help Ace, because their brotherhood is something extremely special. It goes further than even blood siblings. And to watch Luffy just want to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger so he can protect the people that he loves. And I'm sure he thought he could have been at that point, but he wasn't. And I know he feels the same exact way now. Oh, it just all hurts so deeply right now. And again, I feel like my brain is so scattered all over the place with all these different thoughts, and I just need to lock in and try to say them out loud, but I'm having a hard time verbalizing these big feelings right now. So maybe I'll do that in like a live stream or a short on my other social media, but until then, let's get to this episode. But before starting today's episode, if you guys want to watch bonus content, check out my Patreon. Like the edited down version, check out my YouTube members. Both of those places get content well in advance before anybody else does. But if you want to keep watching for free, then do so. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, maybe even check out my other social media or my vlog channel. All of those things are free and help keep the channel going so I can keep watching anime with you. All right, let's get to the episode.
時は少し遡り、ゴア王国に天竜人の船が着港した日の夜。
We get follow-up about the Celestial Dragon entering the city, huh?
とある海域の小さな村。
Or maybe not. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh my god! No, you're fucking lying! No, you're lying! Wait, what's happening? What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck? Wait, did I read that right? I feel like I just did not read that right.
イーストブルー。
Okay, so at the same time this was happening with Luffy, this is happening with Zoro and Kunia? Is that her name? Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna throw up. I don't remember whose ship that is. Oh my god, watching Zoro just try to get stronger and stronger. Holy shit. Wait, it is Dragon ship! No fucking way! No! Wait, how far does this go back? What the fuck? No, I'm literally gonna throw up. Is Dragon like slowly trying to put together Luffy's crew? Is Luffy a fucking pawn to Dragon's scheme? Now I might be getting fucking ahead of myself and getting a little tinfoil hat with like the maps in the back and the red string going around. But why is the Revolutionary Army here at a small East Blue Sea town where Zoro happens to be? Maybe unrelated, just might be a little thing to throw in there. But why? Why? Wait, so Dragon was away. Wait, he was there when that thing happened to Sabo. No, please, was I right? Was I right? Okay, well that's really funny because the kids on the island did say something about Ivan-san's face. Bro, just tell me you saved the little boy with the hat. Ball to go. Okay, wait, hold on. So Dragon watched, I gotta write this down. So he watched him shoot down Sabo and then he returned here. Okay, I don't know if I know where Ball to go is. Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. I feel like I have to rewatch that all over again. I kept pausing. I just feel like I need to watch it in one swift go. My bad, guys. Yeah, that must have been her just training. Her and Zoro separately. That's crazy. Dude, they're so fucking tunnel vision. They have no idea. I mean, how would they know or why would they remember, right? Oh, that's very bad. Hey, treat him now. That's what I'm talking about. What the fuck is that? Are you talking about Dragon? He's a, hey, what's that? Hey, treat him right now, because I didn't see Dragon interfere with any of that shit. I didn't see any of that shit. I didn't see Dragon have any fucking injuries unless there was something that happened like outside in like the gray area, but that doesn't seem to be alluded. He seems to be fine. He seems to be continuing having this conversation with Ivan. And then they run off. Dude, please tell me you got Sabo. That might be straight fucking copium. This might be the same copium I was fucking on with Ace, bro. Please, please, please. I don't know where that is. Okay, well, that was an interesting blip to remember. That's kind of weird. I also wonder why that they showed that Zoro and Kunita, I think that's her name. I don't know why her name's slipping me right now. I feel like I usually know it, but both of them. I wonder why it was important to show that they were there. Maybe it was just like a fun little Easter egg, a little like pizzazz to throw in there. I don't know if that's in the manga or not, but that is interesting. That could, I don't know. I'm trying to piece together some sort of theory or something that why they would show Zoro and Kunita there in the scene, because it doesn't seem like they interacted with the village at all other than to get food, and both of them are very zeroed in and like on fucking lockdown on like, you know, training to get stronger. They both have these two like goals that they're competing against each other truly.
人々はまた全てを繰り返し、ガラクタ山はガラクタ山に戻った。
Yeah, bro. I mean, what else are they gonna do? That was their home. Ooh, he got closer that time. Aw, they're like kind of like training and shit. Wait, is that the furthest his arm is ever extended? He's fucking spinning around.
お前は打撃の効かねえ金槌で十分じゃねえか。ゴムゴムの実をバカにすんな。
I'll make you cry one day.
ルフィ。お前、昨日より腕が長く伸び。
Oh.
サボ、お前はルフィに甘すぎんだよ。やっぱり俺。
Oh, absolutely not. Holy shit. Wait, no, 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 stop. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. The way kids process grief too, dude, is so different. The fact that they're playing make pretend that their brother is there and they're like imagining what he would fucking say. Dude, no. I just got done crying like this. I can't. I gotta keep this Kleenex box close to me, brother. I can't. Look, my eyes are even getting puffy. This isn't good. I have a dinner to go to tonight. Like, kids process grief so differently, and the fact that they're just like trying to cope with his absence by pretending that he's still there, by trying to process all of this by just playing pretend. Kids play pretend, kids draw, kids have imaginary friends. The way that like trauma hits a kid's mind, especially when they can't fully comprehend something. Even Ace was like, I'm not really smart, man. I don't really even understand what killed Sabo. All I know is that Sabo's gone. Like, the fact that he verbally said that out loud and is still trying to figure it out and process that shit. It's just, oh god. I also love that Luffy is so adamant that his fruit is meaningful. He can do something with this. He is powerful. He can rock anybody's world, you know? It's Oh, and they're gonna try not to cry. It's so embarrassing. So sad. Look, Luffy's trying so hard not to cry.
サボは優しいに
No.
だ。なんだよ、俺が死んだ方が良かったのか。
The way that that's what Ace got out of that is so fucking funny.
サボはそんなにポカポカ殴ったりしなかった。だと、なんだよ。
Be nice to me, bro. The two older brothers, like, dynamic was really good, though. Like, Sabo was very intelligent, nurturing, and would always compliment, and Ace would always push for, like, strength, hardness, perseverance, and not backing down, courage. They had quite a good balance back then.
独立国家を作った。
What is happening?
国家?
Country, an independent country? Oh, they've created their own little government. Okay. Me too. Is that...
俺もだ。
Luffy probably doesn't even know what that means. Oh, I see. We are having a brotherly fight for real this time.
一人で生きる力をつける。お前らサタンの国だぞ。たまに借りる。
Let me use your bath sometimes. Honestly, I think this will help their independence. And I mean, they do need independence. They need to learn to be strong and on their own as well, especially if they're going to go out separately. But this is such a kid thing. They probably had a little fight and they decided that they're separating. They're doing their own thing. But they need each other. They're going to learn that. They know that. Don's just dealing with parental shit. I love that Ace is actually just watching Luffy try to take on this bear right now. Like, he doesn't have to be here watching over him, but he is. Oh, he for real got him with that one. See this? That's where Ace, yep. Oh, see, and then Ace is always there to help him. Dude, even my light is tweaking, bro. Oh, and I know Ace is probably blaming himself. He's probably like, if Sabo was here, that wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have fought. We wouldn't have tried to be independent. We'd rely on each other. Oh, they're just having such a hard time. He learned that. Exactly. He learned that by fighting the tiger and doing all of that. He learned that it took a team. You can't be independent. You have to rely on the people around you, dude. And oh. Oh, this hurts so much deeper than just his brother getting hurt. Oh, God, those sorries just hurt so bad.
俺はルフィの兄貴だからよ。いつかその弟が世話になったっていう赤髪の船長に。
I know it's not. It's just you've seen so much growth. You've seen so much responsibility from Ace just from the first moment that Luffy showed up on his doorstep to the amount of care that he has for Luffy, trying to show respect for the people that care for Luffy, that protect Luffy. He treasures him so much. He's always treasured Luffy. He's always treasured Sabo, but it's different when you go through loss, when you lose something that you can't get back, dude. The fact that Ace is being so thoughtful to this extent because he was a very angry kid. He was an angry kid that isolated himself so far away from everybody so deeply with so much rage, respectfully so. And just to watch him go from that all the way to this point right now to even asking somebody, how do I show respect? How do I show respect to that red hair that saved Luffy, dude? Oh.
なんだよ俺たち大事なもん忘れてるぞ。そうか。
Don't please say put it on Sabo's tab.
ごちそうさまでした。
Oh, thank you for the meal.
金払え。
Oh, period. The fact that Ace is now landing hits on Luffy, actually doing a little fight here is awesome. It's not even the growth in their relationship at this point, but it's the growth of their brotherhood that I didn't even think could go deeper than that. The growth as individuals. We did it. It was I defeated this, I defeated that. It was me, it was me. It's we did it. They're such a solid team at this point and they've learned to grow with each other. God, it's just it makes everything hurt so much more. It's so sweet. It's so precious to find some type of brotherhood or friendship, a type of relationship that changes you so deeply. Why is my light freaking out again? All the way to teaming up and trying to fight Garp together. I wonder how Garp felt seeing their progress together as brothers. But just finding such a deep connection like that. Oh my God, look at them as they're older, 7 years later, dude. Oh, this is the age that Sabo needed to leave by too. I don't even want to think about the parting ways right now either. Oh. Wait, look, he has those. Wait, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm just don't go yet. Don't go yet. Just have more time with your brother.
俺だって3年経って海へ出るときはもっと強くなってるからな。
I love that Ace is in a place where he feels okay to leave Luffy. I bet he's so proud of him.
待ってろ。すぐに名を上げてやる。
Oh.
コルボ山の海岸より静かに出港した。
The family he had. I don't even want to think about when they find out about his death. It was practically televised.
まったくガープのやつがなん。
That's so true. You know what? What I love about the area that they grew up in and the people they grew up around is that they all know who Garp is. They all know what Garp wants for these kids and the pressure that he puts onto them to become Navy. But the fact that none of them ever stopped them from their dreams. None of them ever stopped them. Don't do this. Don't do that. You gotta obey your grandpa. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Like they all had so much freedom. They just didn't even know the freedom that they had on that island with each other. The way that they could adventure, explore, and everything, all the way up to an extent, obviously. But it's like the way that they were able to carve their own paths and make their own decisions all together on that island, together. And no one steered them the wrong way. They all just always got met with reality. Oh, I bet that's a hard day for Dadan when Ace left.
お前が育てろダダン。
そんな
She did raise him as an actual baby.
あ、そういやエース
Of course he did.
君が
何よ最
Oh, this is gonna break her.
世話になったとって
ふざけんじゃねえよバカが
That's their mom. I love that she was just heartbroken over that. I love how much she grew to become closer with him. Oh.
さあ少しずれたか
I mean, it's gonna be a little rough since he doesn't have anybody else to fight. Oh,
惜しいなルフィもっと重心を下げてみたらどうだ
the fact that even 7 years later, he's still imagining, what would Sabo say to me? I mean, like, that's something that never leaves your head, right? When you lose somebody and you go through all these, like, milestones in life, you continuously think, what would my grandma say to me? What would my mother say to me? What would my father say to me? What would my aunt say to me? My cousin, my friend, my brother, my sister, so on. What would they say to me right now? Would they be proud of me? We all think things like that. And it's the fact that he keeps thinking about Sabo. What would Sabo say? What was his advice? He was always encouraging me, correcting me. What did he say to me? Oh, like that is just so relatable as like crazy and delusional. It's they show it on screen as him, you know, coming up as apparition, talking to Luffy, but it's like that's such a real thing. That is such a real thing. At least something I can relate to.
ピスト
And the fact that he can listen to that and think about that, persevere and fix his stuff. Knowing that Sabo would be so happy and proud of him.
シンバシンバどうしたあれ
Wait, is this like Ace's first thing in the newspaper?
エースが名を
Aww.
上げ海賊船も仲間たちも映ってるすげえなエースはすげえな
Oh.
負けるもんか
The fact that he was always chasing the high of his older brother. Oh. It's Luffy's turn.
なあなあもう行くけど見送ってくんねえのかなあうっせえな
Last one to leave the house.
じゃあみんな今までいろいろありがとなそのテレビじゃねえかあれなんて
Gosh, I know Dadan probably worries about him the most.
ダダン俺山賊嫌いだけどよとかけお前らは好きだ
That's such a
バカい
That's something like it's crazy for Luffy to say too.
なんだ泣いてんのか
I love how like each individual had like their one sentence that was like not necessarily out of character, but something like they would never say unless like they genuinely meant it if it came from a very special place. You know, like Ace saying thank you for taking care of me is equal to Luffy saying, I don't really like mountain bandits, but I like you guys. Like that. Like, you have to know Luffy to understand, like, the amount of what that means. And to think that Luffy left in a goddamn barrel, right? Or a little fishing boat. Yeah.
そんなんじゃ
いいんだこれでこっから始めるんだ俺は
Dude, this is like 10 times. Oh.
見ててくれ
Oh.
海へ出るぞサボが1番エースが2番目俺は3番目だけど負けねえぞ
The fact fact that in his head, I'm going to top both of them. The fact that he still hasn't topped Sabo in his head, even though he has had so many more years. The fact that he's going out to sea now. The fact that he's asking, watch over me, brother. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh my God. Like, I just don't understand, like, why we haven't, like, heard or seen this up until this point. I mean, I guess I understand why now, but still, it's just like, you really don't understand, like, what people hold really close to them until, like, something comes up.
エースって誰だ？さあ、
Yeah, they have no idea who Ace is. They're like, you're saying all this mumbo jumbo that doesn't mean a goddamn thing, but whatever, man. You're Luffy. You just be saying mumbo jumbo. There's that sea beast, bro.
だか近海の主
Yes, sir. Hit him with that gum punch. Which, now thinking about it, it's really fucking weird that Shanks let that local sea beast take his arm. Because in my mind, Shanks was a pretty notable pirate even when Luffy met him. Maybe not. Maybe he was a smaller deal. Maybe he got stronger over the years. I don't fucking know. But like, why'd he let him take his arm off, bro? That's kind of weird. Never really thought about that until now. Because I mean, that's just a fucking sea beast. And like, if I remember right, Luffy like punches the fuck out of this thing and keeps going. And then he goes into the barrel because something happens with his boat. Damn, bro. This is what happens when you don't take notes from day one.
相手が悪かったな。10年鍛えた俺の技を見ろ。
He's like, I've been working on this for 10 years, brother.
ピストル
I just feel like Shanks was stronger than this. Like comparing like back then to Luffy now. I don't know. Maybe it's because there was a kid there. I don't know.
思い知ったか、魚め。
Oh, the fact that they're watching from the back lines.
近海の武士を一撃。
She's so proud of him.
強くなったな。
Oh.
まずは仲間集めだ。10人は欲しいな。
10 of them. Wait, does Luffy have 10 crewmates now?
海賊王に俺はなる。
The declaration of becoming king of the pirates.
そして現在兄エースは死にルフィは
Oh, bro, are we actually back in present day right now? I'm not ready. No, this actually makes it so much worse now. Because that's a 6-year-old crying right now. Not only is he feeling the weight of Ace, he's feeling the weight of Sabo.
海賊王だ。俺は
Is he second guessing his dream right now?
俺は弱い。
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's not that I'm just weak right now. It's more than that. He didn't just lose Ace, his brother. Luffy is back at square one when he was 6 years old, mourning the loss of his brother Sabo, where Ace promised him that I'm gonna take care of you and I'm not gonna die. He is going through that same grief as a helpless 6-year-old that couldn't save and couldn't pursue or help his brother with the dawn, couldn't help save Sabo, and he couldn't do anything. He was weak and helpless, and there was nothing that he could do. So not only is he reliving through losing his crew, loss of friends, people that sacrificed himself to save his brother, the lives of so many, just for him to fail, not be able to protect what means the most to him. He feels like that 6-year-old again. I am so weak. I'm so weak. I'm so weak. It's more than just what's happening now. It's also what's happened in the past. He's always looked up to Ace so much, and even Sabo, but he was chasing Ace. Like, he is a younger sibling. He looks up to his older brother in so many ways, and he always has. And it's the fact that he even promised right after Sabo's death that he wouldn't die is just beyond me. It just hurts so bad. Like, all of that flashback, makes it hurt even more. The context somehow, in some way, shape, or form, this is more horrifying than it was before. It hurts more than it ever has, ever had to be, really. It makes me so sick to my stomach just to think that he just is living through this again, just in a different way. He lost the two people that meant the most to him, the people that didn't make him feel alone. They'll never see each other out at sea. Only Luffy can pursue and to keep moving forward to find his freedom. And I'm ever so grateful for Jinbei being there for Luffy. I love Jimbo so much. Jimbo is my Jimbo for life. I love that fish man so much. That's my Jinbei. Because again, Luffy feels like he's lost everything in his entire life. And there's not even just a sadness about losing your brother, your crew, the sacrifices and everything, but there's also a guilt. There's an overwhelming guilt and blame that it gets put on your conscience. And it just makes me so sick to my stomach. It makes me so sad. It breaks my heart. And I just don't know how we persevere through this. I don't know how Luffy recovers from this. I know he will. He has to. Again, I'm a big believer, and it seems like Luffy is too. You miss out on every chance you don't take. You have unlimited chances in life to go after your dream and pursue and do what you want to do, no matter what. As long as you're alive, as long as you keep moving forward, as long as you keep walking, you have unlimited chances. But it's like you can't get things you've lost back. And it's so hard to let go and move on from a reality that no longer exists. And I don't know if that's just hitting extra hard because I just got done watching A Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie. And I grew up on Spider-Man. My dad collected the comics since he was a kid. I grew up reading some of those comics. Obviously not certain ones because some of them were expensive, but my dad has been bagging and boarding comics since he was a kid. And Spider-Man hits really, really close to home. So between this arc and kind of watching like Spider-Man, I know that sounds so silly, but the parallels and watching how Luffy just feels so alone and then just watching how Peter pushes away and it just, okay. This seems like a good break time for me. Again, I don't know if Kleenex really knew, but this care package came through. Like, this is not paid. I know I keep bringing this shit up, but like, this was really funny. But actually though, bro, they better send me some more tissues soon because it's getting rough out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.